Jeremy Clarkson says social media can be really dangerous. Sign up for free now for the biggest moments from morning TV. Subscribe and valid email. When you subscribe, we will use the information you provide to send you these newsletters. Sometimes they'll include recommendations for other related newsletters or services we offer. Our privacy notice explains more about how we use your data and your rights. You can unsubscribe at any time. Jeremy Clarkson, 60, went out of his way to break every rule possible during his school career and even ended up removing his trousers in a rowdy chemistry lesson. The Top Gear star was expelled from Repton School, by his own accounts, for drinking, smoking and generally making a nuisance of himself. Now the Grand Tour host has provided further insight into the mischief he would cause. As a youngster, after admitting he liked to mess with authority. Jeremy revealed, "I like messing with authority. Always have. Very early in my school career, I decided that, before I left, I'd break every rule in the book. And then, having achieved this by the age of 16, I decided to break some rules they hadn't even thought of yet. This meant smoking in chapel, doing an entire chemistry lesson naked from the waist down and doing handbrake turns on the new all-weather sports pitches in my mom's Audi 80. One night I even put polyfill in every single lock and every single door in the entire school," he added in his Sunday Times column. The star suffered bullying while at the prestigious school, but he is grateful for it now. Speaking on the Andy J podcast, he previously shared, "I appreciate that for many people bullying is horrific, but it just wasn't for me particularly. I mean, it was horrible to suffer from it, but I look back and I am grateful for what it made me become, if that makes sense." The well-known petrolhead was eventually expelled, but he is happy about that too, as it set him on the path that has made him one of the country's most successful TV personalities. While he was walking away from the school at the time, a man at the side of the road asked where he was going. Jeremy admitted that he had been kicked out, and the man replied, "Huh, well, you'll have to be a journalist then." He said, "So that was lucky I bumped into him because I hadn't even considered journalism." Following his expulsion, Jeremy joined the family business of selling Paddington Bears before working at the Rotherham Advertiser. However, one day he began to feel bored at his job in Doncaster and decided to move to London to broaden his horizons. He added, "So I left and came to London." with no job, no money. Once he had moved to the capital, Jeremy described struggling with the notion of working for someone else, as he was determined to run his own business. Trending, he previously told BBC Radio 4's Desert Island Discs, "I couldn't really work this notion of working for someone else. I was living in Fulham in southwest London, a real Thatcher heartland, and everybody had their own little business doing up houses, a million different things, print shops and so forth. And I thought I've got to have one of these little businesses. So I forced myself to have an idea a day," he added. It was then he began to become involved with motor publishing after starting his own company that provided car reviews to the press, and the rest is history.